What's up, Smile Squad? It's your professionally silly boo thing, Amber Smiles Jones, and welcome back to my channel. This is your first time visiting this channel. I appreciate you for giving me a shot. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Today we're gonna talk about weird things that people put for sale online. I gotta be honest with you, in preparing this video, I have found that there are some really weird people in this world, legit, especially when you see the items that they're purchasing online. Now, the internet is an interesting place where you can pretty much find anything with a simple click. Now, every now and then, you come across something that makes you go, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
People sell and purchase the weirdest shit online. So today, I'm going to share with you the top 10 weirdest things sold and purchased online. But before we get started, let's go ahead and click that thumbs up button if this is the kind of content you like. That way I know if you do enjoy top 10 videos, I can go ahead and start doing more of those on this channel. So, that being said, let's get started. Starting with number 10, and I gotta tell you, this one's actually kind of cute. Like, it's weird, but it's cute. A 10-year-old girl from England tried to sell her grandmother on eBay for $3,500. She actually described her grandmother as annoying but cuddly. You know, when I think about it, that's actually a perfect way to describe me. The site had to take down the offer as it was breaching regulations on human trafficking. And I guess technically that makes sense, because if you're selling someone, that is a form of human trafficking. Surprisingly, a total of 27 bids were received for grandma. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, I have no idea what somebody would do with someone else's grandmother that they purchased, but I can definitely go for some fresh baked goods and a warm hug. Why not?
Extra, extra, read all about it. Virginity for sale, coming at you with number 9. Wait, yes, that's right.
A 19-year-old US model by the name of Giselle sold her virginity for supposedly nearly $3.9 million on a controversial auction website. Cinderella Escorts, a Germany-based website, encourages young women to auction their virginity to wealthy older men.
Cinderella Escorts? Really?
I don't know, this kind of seems like prostitution to me, but apparently women from all over the world are auctioning their virginities. Giselle said in an interview, every woman has to decide on her own if it's worth to give her virginity for free to a boyfriend who maybe later on will break up with her, rather than selling it. But I made my decision, and now I can study wherever I want, buy a new house, and travel around the world. It gives me a lot of opportunities. She goes on to say that the trend of women selling their virginity is a form of emancipation.
Okay.
She was shocked at people who were against it. In a statement, Cinderella Escort said, on our website, you will find a video where girls from all over the world talk about the reasons to sell their virginity. Girls from Australia, Europe, Africa, North and South America, from Arab countries and Asia. The high bidding for Giselle's auction shows us how high the demand of virgins actually are. Business people from all over the world have been bidding. Really? Business people? You honestly think that only business people are purchasing the virginities of women? Right. Cinderella Escorts has only allowed about 40 versions on the website so far. Because of the long process that we have to make sure that the girls do not have any psychological problems and are grown and fully aware of their desires. For this, the girls have to see a psychologist who will assure us of these points.
I don't know, this kind of sounds like a modern day one-time only prostitution thing to me.
I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Judging by the size of my head, this one might be for me.
Number 8. Could be an idea if you need some extra cash. Use your head, your forehead, that is, and that is what Andrew Fisher did, a web designer from Nebraska. He actually auctioned off the use of his forehead. He said that he would have a non-permanent logo or brand name tattooed on his head for 30 days. And after several bids, he received $37,375 to advertise the strong remedy Snore Stop. Apparently he is not the first or the last person to do this, and many people are starting to sell their forehead space, but not everyone is using non-permanent ink. Kari Smith became a real-life pop-up ad for a virtual casino for only $10,000. Now he got paid over 37 grand for non-permanent ink for 30 days. She only got paid $10,000 for permanent ink on her fucking forehead. Wow.
Wow.
She said it feels like someone is taking a pin and stabbing you with it. And this is what she told her 9-year-old son, who was sitting on the floor of the tattoo parlor, watching his mommy get the tattoo on her forehead. Not to mention, it was in permanent black block letters branded to her forehead with the website domain goldenplace.com. I gotta tell you, for permanent ink on my forehead, I'm getting way more than $10,000. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Number 7 is actually kind of interesting. A vampire killing kit,
A vampire killing kit.
which sold for $4,550. And the kit included a crossbow, 4 silver-tipped arrows, an ebony wooden stake, and several surgical items. As to why they had surgical items, I don't know, maybe they're gonna like catch it and do some experiments. The kit also included a large bottle of holy water, which makes a lot of sense to me. But I guess, to be honest, I thought we were still in the I wanna bang a vampire phase. Buffy the Vampire Slayer was getting it on with Angel, as well as Spike eventually. And then you had the whole Twilight thing where everybody wanted to screw that vampire. And not just the vampire, they wanna have sex with a werewolf too, the whole Edward and Jacob thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep up. So we want to kill vampires again? Is that where we are?
I'm trying to figure out why everybody wants to bang like fictitious creatures all of a sudden.
Number 6 is for all you breakfast lovers out there. Justin Timberlake's half-eaten French toast, which sold for $1,025 in the year 2000. Justin left it behind after an interview with a New York radio station. Apparently, the leftover breakfast was put for sale and a 19-year-old DJ placed the winning bid. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what he did with Justin's food. Did he get it bronze? Did he eat it? Did he build like a shrine for it? What do you do with old food that you paid over $1,000 for? I don't know. And I'm a fan of JT myself. I'm not dropping a G on this motherfucker's used food.
I don't even think Justin Timberlake paid for that breakfast himself. Why the fuck would I pay for it?
What is with people and used food? I don't understand. With number 5, we have some weird person who picked up Britney Spears' with Britney Spears' that sounds right, chewed gum at a London hotel and decided that it'd be a great thing to sell on eBay, and it actually sold for $263. That's actually gross as fuck to me, but it was worth over $200. And when I think about it, Hollywood is right down the street from me. I got bills. And get this! There was actually another piece of Britney's gum that was picked up at the Wembley Arena in 2000, and it sold for $14,000. Holy shit.
I need to find out where Britney Spears is hanging out, and I need to steal that bitch's chewed gum, because apparently it is worth a lot of fucking money, and rent in Los Angeles is insane, so hashtag Britney Watch. Where is she?
And number 4 is kind of on the spooky side. We have a man who put up a ghost in a jar for auction on eBay because it was terrorizing its owner.
Well, that's kind of creepy.
The seller claimed that he would not be held responsible if the black thing escaped the jar, and that all sales are final.
The black thing? That sounds racist to me. I'm sorry. It does. What?
After numerous bids, the jar sold for just around $55,000, but the buyer never really paid for the item in the end. Probably a smart move on their part. How was the seller, how was he able to actually capture the ghost and then put it in a jar? That does not seem like a very easy task to me. Number 3 is a little terrifying and gross at the same time, so let's go ahead and get through this one together. Murderabilia. And for those of you that don't know what murderabilia is, murderabilia are objects that are regarded as valuable because of their connection with murders or violent crimes. And there are actually people in this world that collect creepy shit like this, so this is kind of gross. Let me go ahead and break this down for you a little bit. You can pay $15.99 for a lock of hair from the cross-country killer. Or perhaps you want to go ahead and drop $500 for Charles Manson's unused tissue paper. Remember David Berkowitz? He's also known as the son of Sam. When he first arrived to prison, many people used to actually write him letters. And sometimes he would write back. And some of those people, they could sell those letters for a couple of $100s a piece. And if you're interested, for the low price of $9,995, you can own Ted Bundy's personal copy of his own biography. Ain't the internet awesome? But it's also weird as fuck.
But it's also weird as fuck.
The fact that there are so many people out there willing to spend that much money on that stuff is really, really creepy. But actually, the fact that Murderabilia is a thing at all is really creepy. Number 2, we have a man from North Carolina who has apparently discovered the true meaning of life. That's awesome. And you'll never guess how much he's selling the true meaning of life for. Yeah, $3.26. In the year 2000, that's how much he sold it for. I gotta be honest with you, I really didn't expect the meaning of life to come from someone in North Carolina. I just thought it'd be like a holy place, like the Pope's house. Coming in at number 1, we have a man who put up his whole life for sale. Ian Usher put his entire life up for auction, including his house, all of his belongings, even sold his decisions, such as who he can be friends with, where he worked, even where he lived. And his life was only worth $384,000. That's kind of crazy when you think about it, because a woman's virginity is actually worth more than this guy's life. Going back to number 9 with the chick who sold her virginity for $3.9 million. Damn. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? So today was definitely a weird and somewhat creepy video. So I certainly enjoyed myself, and I really hope that you did too. In the comment section below, go ahead and tell me, would you spend any money on any of these items? And if so, how much would you spend? And which item would you most likely spend that amount on? I want you guys to know that this channel isn't just for me, it's for you guys too. So be sure to comment below if you enjoy the top 10, and I'll be sure to do a lot more of those in the future. If you're already a member of the Smile Squad, I hella appreciate you. If this is your first time stopping by the Professionally Silly channel, I'm glad that you're here. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I post my weekly videos. And don't be afraid to tap that bell next to it, turn your notifications on. That way you actually will be notified. Once again, it's your Professionally Silly boo thing, Amber Smiles Jones, and I appreciate you for watching this video. And also, if you could, help a sister out by spreading the word on my awesome channel. By sharing this video with someone you know would love this top 10 list. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay silly. I don't know why I said that aggressively, but you better fucking do it.